everybody. Hello, welcome to Naturally Nerdy. I am your gracious host, Naya, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am bringing everybody on my natural hair journey, and I am all about hair health. I'm all about loving your hair so that way your hair can love you back. All right, so I decided to do something just kind of spontaneous today. I was doing my hair and I was like, people may actually want to see me do this. I don't do a whole lot of product reviews, but I decided since I'm doing something new, I would like to share it with everybody. So, hey, welcome. You get to share my experience with this product. I had already started using it and then I just kind of got the idea to go ahead and start filming. So that's why I am a mess. I'm a little messy and you will see why here in just a moment. Okay, so I am using a new product. It's not new to the market, but it's new to me. It is the Mother Earth from Taraji P. Henson. It is her moisturizing clay mask. It is to soften, define, and defrizz. So here is the footage of the product there. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, that is what I'm using. I am new to clays. Something new I decided to start doing just because out of curiosity, just kind of seeing how well it does in my hair. I'm on a hunt of things that'll help my hair grow, help me retain length, moisture, you know, all those things that we definitely want in our hair care journey. I am on the exploratory adventure to achieve that. My hair tends to plateau. Like after it gets to a certain length, it stops growing. And so I wanted to get past that threshold. I want waist length hair, y'all. Like I want hair down to my waist. So I am willing to go to as many healthy routines as I possibly can to achieve those results, okay? I know it's gonna take a few years. I'm not gonna be able to grow waist length hair in less than a year. And if some people can, that's mostly genetics, okay? All right, so I am doing something, like I said, just completely new out of the box, and I'm just gonna share that with you. I had already started applying it to my hair, so the back is done. As you can see, the back is just, you know, I've already gotten it on there. So let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing, okay? All right, so step one, this is what I'm doing. So I have filled up my little trusty spray bottle, nothing fancy. It's not the misting one because I don't want the hot water to cool as soon as it hits the air. It's still gonna do that a little bit in here, but the droplets are a little heavier than the 360 water spray. So that's why I'm using a more standard spray bottle. So I'm just kind of wetting my hair. I'm not doing this in the shower. And the reason why is because my water bill, folks, water is creeping. The price of water is just getting more and more expensive. So instead of me spending 45 minutes in the shower, you know, doing this process and all that jazz, I'm just gonna do this part of it outside of the shower. I have not shampooed my hair. I haven't done anything to my hair except for apply water. My hair does much better when there's heat and steam and all the above, especially now that it's winter and it's dry and it's cold. So that's why I fill this up with some hot water. And I'm using this mask as a shampoo. If you study clays, they can be used in lieu of shampoos. Shampoos are really harsh on my hair, I'm starting to notice. Even the creamy, you know, sulfate-free shampoos, they're still very harsh on my hair. I get a lot of tangles, my hair dries a lot faster, you know, all the above. So if you notice that shampoos are just too stripping for your hair and you don't want to co-wash, because I don't really want to co-wash because I don't want buildup. So I feel like clays is a good alternative if you need a break from shampoo. So I've done a Rasul clay rinse, and the results were great. I really liked it. It's just the process is messy and it's time consuming. So that's not something I'm gonna wanna do every single wash day. So that's why I decided to use that product to see how well it works in my hair. When you get that product, it doesn't necessarily tell you when to use it or how to use it. I'm not sure if she has a page that goes into all the explanations. I'm gonna use it as a shampoo, and I'm gonna tell you why in just a moment. All right, so the reason why I'm gonna use this in lieu of a shampoo is because there's very few ingredients in it. Now, if it had a ton of things that necessarily you would not want to cleanse your hair or use in the process of cleansing your hair, then I would say probably still shampoo your hair after this. But all this contains is kaolin clay, I think that's how you pronounce it, coconut oil, and apple cider vinegar. That's it. And when you follow recipes for clay washes or clay mask, that's typically all that you would put in it. Normally you would do that with bentonite clay. Bentonite clay, you would add vinegar and a little bit of oil, because bentonite clay can be very drying, because it is sucking out anything out of your hair, you know, any sort of mineral deposits, any sort of hard water deposits, anything that you don't want in your hair, it is pulling out on top of moisture. But it is depositing lots of great minerals and vitamins and things like that in your hair. So after clay rinses or washes, you typically have to do something very hydrating. Kaolin clay is a very, very, very mild clay. It's very hydrating. And so that's why I'm gonna try and see how well my hair does with this. And I'll do a follow-up video just to kind of say, hey, you know, my hair has been holding up really well. I didn't notice any product buildup. And like I said, I don't know if this is something I'm gonna use every wash day, you know. Instead of a co-wash, maybe try a clay rinse or a clay mask. Masks are gonna be different from rinses. I'm not gonna really go a whole lot into clays. I may post a link of someone who does a really great job at explaining the differences between clay and how to utilize those clays, or I may post a blog about it. But that's mainly what I've been into lately, okay? So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, and I'm gonna finish the rest of my hair, and then yeah, and so I'll let you get a glimpse, and we can experience the results of this together. All right, so like I said, I've already kind of saturated this hair. I'm just warming it back up again. And I'm finger detangling, okay? You gotta finger detangle, because I shed a lot. And that's probably why my hair is mostly low dense, because a lot of my hair follicles. And I feel like that's because if you put too much tension on your hair may fall out a little bit. There's lots of reasons why you could shed a lot. It could be you just had a baby, stress, medications, genetics. So I'm looking for ways to reduce shedding, because I want my hair to be thick, y'all. Like I want my hair, I want the biggest fro, but I know it's probably because of genetics, I'm probably not gonna really get that big of a fro, but I want volume. I like volume in my hair, and I don't like when my hair is just, you know, thin and flat. That's the reason why I became natural, because I didn't like having relaxed, thin, flat hair. But I'm starting to experience the same thing with my natural hair. So I'm just like, gosh, you know, maybe this is just a genetic thing. But there's ways to combat it. I believe in it. So I'm gonna will it and speak it into existence, and we're gonna see what comes out of it. So the smell, I don't mind the smell. Some people may have a hard time with the smell. It smells like a perfume to me. And I don't know if they added perfumes to this. It doesn't say that it did. So it just may be a combination of the clay and the vinegar that may kind of give it this off perfumey type of smell. It's not overwhelming, but it's definitely distinct. And it's a really thick texture. So yeah, it's not going over. So it's thick. There's quite a bit in this jar. This product was not cheap. I got this on sale from Target. I think it was like an after Christmas sale. And I was debating, honestly, it was an impulse buy. And so I debated taking it back, and then since it passed the date of return, I was like, I'm gonna use this bad boy. I watched some reviews. A lot of people didn't like it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to keep this, but I feel like if I use it in a different way than everybody else probably used it, maybe I would get some better usage out of it. So like I said, got it on sale. I didn't buy anything else of hers because nothing else was on sale. I am a budget shopper. Like, you see me use semi-expensive products, I don't buy those full price, y'all. Like, it's rare that you'll see me buy something full price. Otherwise, if I see that bad boy on sale, I am grabbing it, and then I'm, you know, if it's my favorite, I'm gonna buy it again. Melanin is probably the only product that doesn't really sell their products at a discounted price, but they give you a lot. And they have the Afterpay or Sizzle or whatever those little minimum payments are. They have one of those. So, you know, if you can't afford it all at once, you know, you can make those minimum payments. And then at Ulta, you know, Ulta may have, I don't know if they discount them at Ulta, but the only thing I really see myself going in Ulta to buy is her oil. And that's because I absolutely love her oil, and I will pay full price for her oil just because it's worth it. So that's just me. All right, so enough rambling, y'all. Let's get this clay. All right, so I'm just gonna work it through my hair. Like I said, after I sprayed it, detangled it, and all that jazz, see how much easier it glides through my hair. I was really worried about using this outside of the shower and without, you know, using a detangler first, because that's what happened when I used my Rasul clay. I made the worst mistake, y'all. I don't want to talk about it. It was traumatizing. That's all I would say. So word of advice, if you are using a DIY clay wash mask, detangle your hair. Detangle your hair before you use it. Okay? All right. Just do it. Don't ask questions. Don't ask me why. Just trust me. Detangle your hair before you use a clay mask or a clay wash. I'm kind of detangling before I'm using this, and like I said, I'm using water, I'm using my fingers. And this actually, I'm actually not having a hard time working this through my hair. I'm not getting a whole lot of snags, so that's good. So there's some moisturizing properties to this mask. It is not detangling, so please do not get it twisted. It is not detangling. It's just not, you know how you put some products in your hair and it's so thick and so unforgiving that you can't work a comb or a detangling brush through it? All you can do is just use your polo fingers, because it's not giving no slip. This has slight slip, just enough for me to do this. Did you catch that? The ends, you know, my ends, you know, the ends are gonna catch it a little bit. But yeah, like I'm warming it with my hands. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna braid it. Just gonna braid it up. Okay. I missed y'all. I know it's only maybe like, you know, 20 of y'all watching my videos, but you know, hey, who cares? I feel like there's more out there. And maybe in the future there will be more. So like I said, I'm gonna speak it into existence. I know there's probably like 80 YouTubers out there doing the same thing I'm doing, but hey, if you love me, I love me, and I love you. So, all right. I'm glad you can get something out of it. Like I said, I didn't see anybody do it this way, so maybe this way will convince someone to give it a try. Who knows? All right, so boom. All right, I'm gonna do the, I got one more section here, and I'm gonna do 2 more sections on this side, and then I'm gonna let it sit. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do after I'm done with it. And let's do a little speed here. A little speed through. And yeah. Hello. I just discovered the zoom on my camera, so hi, I'm closer to you. All right, anyway. My camera died in the midst of me applying what I was doing. So it kind of really messed up what I was trying to do. And then I thought I lost my footage, because when I plugged my phone back in, I couldn't find it, and then it just reappeared later, because then I was like, well shoot, I'm not gonna do this now, I'm not gonna start all over. And then it reappeared, so I was like, okay, I can salvage this. So I went ahead and just finished my hair, just because like I said earlier, I'm not trying to do this all day, but it is turning into an all day thing, so it's fine, it's okay, I'll recover. So I just wanted to show you. I put the plastic cap on, and I let it sit in my hair for about 10-15 minutes. I didn't do heat because I'm not using this as a conditioner. So, and something else I completely overlooked on the instructions, it said to apply mid to end of shaft. So I didn't want this en route, even though I was just going to town on my root, on my roots. Oh, Naya. So I think what I might do is I might shampoo just my roots, just to make sure that there isn't something that's going to cause some buildup on my hair, on my scalp, and I don't want buildup on my scalp because it was already kind of flaky, and that's just because my skin tends to be dry, like really dry. My skin, my body, like I have to apply lotion like several times. I have to really watch my water intake and drink more water, which sucks because that means I have to pee all the time. But anyway, let me just show you what it looks like. Ooh, it's juicy, y'all. It's juicy. I did the, what's it called? The greenhouse method, where you put the plastic cap on and your own body heat will just kind of warm it up. I didn't want to go through the trouble of heating up a cap and all that jazz and using a steamer. Like, I don't think it's not really being used as a deep conditioner. It's being used to, like I said, it's that clay is going to do the work for you. All right, see? Look at that definition. Oh my God, look at that. I'm just gonna go off camera for a second to look. Oh my, look, y'all, look at this. I'm shook, I'm sorry. Like, look at this. This is from a clay mask. Okay, clay mask, look at that. Hopefully there's enough light, but look at that. The curls are luscious, they're juicy. Okay, look at that. I bet you if I would have left it in that shower cap a little bit longer, I really could have got some nice results, but like I said, I ain't got all day. Just filming this is making this take all day. So I hope y'all appreciate that. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to wash it out. I'm going to shampoo just my scalp just to make sure there's coconut oil in it. And so if you don't like coconut oil or you don't like the effects of it, you may just want to skip it, or make sure you moisturize after you use it. If it tends to make your hair dry or straw-like or anything like that, just combat it with with a more moisturizing, maybe like a washout conditioner or a really good leave-in, something like that. If you don't want to use it because of the coconut oil. My hair tolerates oils fairly well, so I'm not really worried about the coconut oil, but I am worried about maybe it being on my scalp. So I'm just gonna rinse, shampoo my scalp, and I'm gonna do a deep conditioner on top of it. I think I'm just gonna go with Curlsmith. I'm not sure, I don't know. I'll tell you what I use after I'm done. I'm gonna think about it for a second. All right, y'all, I hope you like it, and I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. I just wanted to show you really quickly what it looked like when I washed it out. So I'm like drenched, I'm like soaked. But yeah, see, look at that curl definition. That is absolutely amazing. I already get kind of good curl definition, you know, just because I take really good care of my curls. But I really like look how bouncy that is. Let me show you the other side so you can see the front. Sorry, I'm like dripping wet. But yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. You know, my front is always gonna be a little frizzy. You know, any product that says it's gonna eliminate frizz, I don't believe it. Just because my hair said, okay, try me. So yeah, but yeah, just like the rest of it, you know, ignore that little section right there, because that's what we use gel, y'all. But yeah, this section, look at that, just really defined curls. But yeah, so I'm going to use my Curlsmith. So I am going to use my Curlsmith. I love this product. It's my favorite deep conditioner. But I need another one. I need another deep conditioner without protein in it. So If you have any suggestions, or if you have a deep conditioner that you absolutely love, just type it in the comments. Give me some suggestions. But yeah, give me some suggestions of your favorite deep conditioner with no protein. And yeah, so I'm gonna apply that. I'm gonna use my heating cap. I'm gonna do the bare minimum because I wanna get this over with, because I'm gonna do a wash and go, and that in itself takes hours to dry. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I will be back with the final results after I'm done styling my hair. All right, see you guys later. Bye. Hi, welcome back. Hi, so it is the next day, it's in the morning, and I have completed my hair. I styled it, it dried, thank God. It took literally till like 10 o'clock last night for it to dry, but it finally dried. I put it up in a scarf and I fluffed it out, put a little oil on my hands, and I fluffed it out, and it came out really, really cute. And so the light is hitting it really well. You can see how shiny it is. You can see the curl definition. So my hair came out really nice. I really liked it. And yeah, my results, I'm very happy with them. So here are my thoughts about this clay mask. So I'll show it to you again, so that way you can see what I used. So here are my thoughts. Okay, I actually like this product. The only issues I have with this product is, in what ways will this product be used? Like I said, in the directions, it doesn't necessarily advise when to actually use the mask. It just gives instructions on, you know, applying it to the hair, how long. It does say apply generously to clean hair. Now, reading is fundamental. Once again, that's something I missed. So this tells me that it is wanting this to be used on shampooed hair. And I use this kind of as a shampoo replacement because, like I said, clays can be used in lieu of shampoo. So I don't know what to think about it. You know, if I was to rate it out of 5 stars, I would get it about a 4, maybe 4.5, because of the confusion about how to use this. Because like I said, particularly clays are not necessarily used as deep conditioners, if that makes sense, because they're so cleansing to the hair. So I'm a little perplexed about this product per se. Now, just some advice to give you. Now, if you're interested in buying this product, I will kind of experiment with different ways in using it. After using it and after knowing what I know and reading some of the ingredients, I think my typical routine with this would be probably to, I have a detangling shampoo, thank God. I more than likely would probably either co-wash, and if you watch my my in the shower video, you will see my process on using a co-wash or a detangler to prep my hair for a shampoo, so that way it's completely detangled. My suggestion is to use a co-wash or a rinse out leave-in, kind of like the Main Choice 3-in-1 that I use, something that's multi-purpose that can be used for co-washing, leave-in, whatever, but you rinse it off, it helps you detangle. I have a detangling shampoo. So my routine would be to detangle my hair with the detangling shampoo, use this product in the shower, you know, while I'm, you know, doing my business or whatever, rinse it out after about 10-15 minutes, and then following it up with a conditioner, a deep conditioner. You may be okay with not using a deep conditioner. You have to feel the results after you rinse it out to see if it's moisturizing enough for your hair by itself. And I think that's where a lot of the negative reviews came from, is a lot of people didn't like using this by itself. So like I said, I'm a little perplexed on the method on how I want to use this, and maybe using this along with the other products in her line may make more sense. I'm not sure, but using this alone, I feel like would add an extra step to my regimen that I may or may not have time for. So if you're one of those people who, you know, don't mind spending, you know, all day doing their hair, that may not be an issue for you. You may be okay with doing several steps to incorporating this clay. I like this clay. As you can see, my curl definition was really great. I like the fact that it was already prepared in a jar. I didn't have to go mix some ingredients. Even though there's not a whole lot of ingredients, it's still time consuming. It's still messy. You have to do it every time you want to use it, as opposed to just already having it prepped in the jar. It's just a matter of how you want to use this. So like I said, I like kaolin clay. It's very mild, it's not too stripping. So that's why I think it's being marketed as kind of like a moisturizing mask. But like I said, it's still a clay. So clay can still draw out some things out of your hair. And I think the fact that they added coconut oil to it, I guess is meant to kind of balance that, balance the effect of the clay drawing the moisture out. So like I said, you kind of have to experiment and figure this out on your own. Can you use this as a deep conditioner? Maybe. Is there enough in it for it to be a deep conditioner, or do you need to follow up with a deep conditioner after using this? I don't see myself using this very often, like I said, just because of the extra step I would have to do. I like using my clay rinses. Like I said, it may be a little bit of an inconvenience, but I like the fact that I can just use it as a shampoo. I just have to make sure, like I said, my hair is detangled prior to using it as a shampoo. And that's the only tricky part of this whole process. It's like, if my hair is gonna be matted by, you know, let's say day 4 or 5, because, you know, it's really defined, you know, all the curls are separated, but my hair sheds quite a bit. So that shedding will kind of nest, it'll create like a little bird's nest, and I have to remove it and detangle my hair. So more than likely I would have to do the process in which, how like I showed you earlier in the video, where I have to spray water, detangle with my fingers, if I'm gonna use a clay as a shampoo. So that's why I said I don't intend on using this very often, because like I said, I feel like it's just an extra step, because clay masks and washes are not detangling, they're not moisturizing, but they add great benefits. So if you do have the time to add that to your regimen, I highly recommend it. Maybe once, twice a month, you know, nothing too extreme. I am gonna link some good information as far as clays, different types of clays, with, you know, the benefits, the methods in which you can use them, so that way they can kind of help you come to an informed decision about how you want to incorporate masks into your regimen. But I really like using masks. I mean, I really like using clays. I have a bentonite kaolin clay mix that I accidentally bought from from Walmart that I'm gonna experiment with after I do protective style. That I plan on leaving in for a few weeks. I plan on using that afterwards, so that way I can get all the buildup and all the dead hair and all the dirt in my hair and things like that, just to see how I like that. So like I said, I'm kind of experimenting here a little bit, so I'm learning along with you as well. But yeah, just to kind of let you know, that is my take on this particular product. Like I said, maybe 4.5 stars. Another thing is the price. The price is still a little high. So for a clay mask, it's a little expensive. You can literally buy a huge bag of clay probably for like 10 bucks, and all you need is maybe some apple cider vinegar, or depending on the clay that you use, some aloe leaf juice. And that's really all you need. So, and you'll get several uses out of that without spending as much money as you would on this little tiny jar. So like I said, you're really buying convenience, more than likely, because you can pretty much throw this together yourself. So anyway, just wanted to let you know what I felt about this. Tell me what your thoughts. Have you used it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Like I said, I liked it. I have no qualms about it. It's just, like I said, it's just whether or not I feel like incorporating this into my regimen, and how I would incorporate it in my regimen. And I would have to kind of use this long term to know if I really be reaping the benefits of this mask. But yeah, just kind of let me know what your thoughts are, and thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next one.